Efrat was a model of a tzaddikus. She had so much emunah in Hashem. She had so much bitachon in Hashem. And look what Hashem did. People misunderstand what's going on. People misunderstand what's going on. There's two types of a tshuva. There's one type for tshuva, which is meira. He's not so close to Hashem. He still wants to do the aveira, but he's afraid of the punishment. Then you have a tshuva, me'ahava, the tshuva from love. And they're the other way around. He runs away from the aveira to be closer to Hashem. What happened this morning, people could be misunderstanding. People could be misunderstanding. Efrat, you could say she was like a malach. She was close to Hashem. She was very devoted to Hashem. Actually, the Gemara says, Hashem, Hashem. What means Hashem, Hashem? Kevrachim v'chanu. I'm Hashem before you do the aveira, and I'm Hashem after you do the aveira. What does it mean? Hashem has two parts in a person. Hashem has in him the neshama, his neshama, and Hashem also has in him his seichel, his thinking. Efrat, zichrono livracha, she was very close to Hashem in the thinking, in the neshama. She had all the trust in Hashem. Now the question is, if she had all the trust in Hashem, constantly what she was saying, Baruch Hashem, thank you Hashem, and she was so devoted to Hashem, believe, b'das, with the heart and with understanding. The answer is that people don't seem to understand it. Taisus is a kasha. We say the Rosh Hashana Yekasevun Uvyom Som Kippur Yekasevun Kama Yavru Kama Yibareyu Miyichye Miyomus. So Taisus asks, how can we find Rishayim that they're still around? Rishayim that where is the Shloshis Sfarim? And we also find Tzaddikim. We also find that Tzaddikim are dying. So Taisus asks, where is the Yom Adin? It says Shloshis Sfarim Niftachim. Rishayim Gemurim Nechtabim V'Nechtabim La'alta L'Misa. Tzaddikim Nechtabim V'Nechtabim La'alta L'Chai. How can we find Tzaddikim dying and Rishayim living? So Taisus answers, when we talk about dying and living, we don't mean in this world. We mean in Olam Haba, we mean in the world to come. Yeah, Rishayim, Nechtabim La'alta L'Misa. They have no part in the world to come. So how come they still could be alive? So Taisus answers, because even if he's a Russian, it's very possible, or almost for sure, he does some mitzvahs also. So you just can't be Nechtanim L'Misa. He still has mitzvahs in him. So Hashem gives him for the mitzvahs schar in this world. In order when he comes to the world to come, he's totally gone. And Tzaddikim is also. Ein tzaddik ba'aretz asher yaseh tov v'lo yachta. You can't find a tzaddik in this world that sheyaseh tov v'yachta, that he has some aveiros. And Hashem wants to give him olam haba. Hashem wants to give him a special place in the world to come, he can't do it because he has Averis. So therefore Hashem says, I want him to suffer in this world. Let him take away his Averis. And then he'll be able to come in heaven a complete with Hashem. So we have Rav Amnon. Rav Amnon is brought down. He was the one that was Misakin in the Talk of Kedushas Hayom. What happened to him? He was a very big miyuchas. He was a very smart person, and the king wanted that he should switch his religion to Christianity. So he kept on being mad for him. No. Until one day, they cornered him, and he said, give me 3 days to think about it. The minute he came home, he was devastated. What? There's something was to think of here. There's nothing what to think of here. How can I do this thing to Hashem? How can I do that I should have any doubt? From then on, he refused to eat. He refused to drink. He was crying. He couldn't forgive himself. Now, who was Rav Amnon? His mind was just to be matched them. But still, people might misread it, and people would say he has it down. So the end of the story was that he didn't go to the king, and the king brought a chariot, bring him here by force. So Rav Amnon said, I want to give myself my own punishment. I did it terrible. Doing to Hashem. I did it. How could I even have a minute that Hashem is Chaya Olam, is forever alive? So therefore he says to the king, you know what? My tongue that spoke, cut it out. So the king said, no, I'm not going to cut your tongue out. I'm going to cut your hands and feet, and this is my punishment to you. And this was the suffering that Rav Amnon had. When Rav Amnon, he came into a dream of the Batfila, and he said to him, I wanted, when it comes to the Kedusha, I want to be Mekadosh Shem Shemayim. I want to make Hashem holy. And this is the Nisane Taikev that we say, Nisane Taikev Kedushas Hayom, Shehu Oyom V'Nom. I want to say the strength, Malachim Yechafezin, Chilad Yechezin, and there's a judgment, how many people live, how many people die, and he made such a fear that Hashem, how could somebody do a thing like this? And he went straight to heaven. He went straight to heaven. It's brought down. There's a song that David HaMelech said in the Tehillim. He says, Ka'ayo sarog alafike mayim. Like a mountain goat would eat very bitter food, grass. And since it was very bitter, he needed to have a fountain of water. So there's a song that they used to sing, Ka'ayo sarog alafike mayim. Like this isle, this mountain goat is thirsty for the water. Also, my nefesh is so wanting to be to you. When will I come and see Pnei Elikim? When will I come and see HaKadosh? We see that David HaMelech wanted to come close to Hashem. He had such a thirst to be coming close to Hashem. This could be the misunderstanding with Efrat, the daughter. I forgot the name. I forgot the mother's name. Efrat, Asnat. I don't remember. It's true that Efrat was a tzaddikus. She was close to Hashem. She believed in Hashem. She had trust in Hashem. But she didn't know exactly what is for her the biggest gift for her. What is for her the best for her. So she always used to say, Hashem, I have trust in you. I know, Hashem, you're going to heal me. I know, Hashem, that you're going to give me a new health. And this is what she was saying all the time. She was always saying, Nishmat kol chai. She would always say, the neshama of every person is in your hands. And this was Efrat. Efrat always would say, Hashem, I have all my trust in you. I don't want to hear from anybody. But I know that you are going to heal me. But the point is, we really don't know what's the healing of a person. We don't know what it is. Like I told you before, David HaMelech, Mosai over Erev Pnei Elikim. David HaMelech was dying to see Hashem. He was ready to go straight to Gan Eden. Also, she had the biggest trust in Hashem. She was a tzaddikus. But maybe we are misreading it. Who says the best thing for a Efrat to be healthy here? Maybe by her coming close to Hashem is the biggest happiness that the person could get. We're misreading it. We are crying for her. We are actually devastated for her. Her emunah pshuta, how much she loved Hashem, how close she was to Hashem, how she always wanted to be the blessings of Hashem. But who says that the blessings would be to become healthy back in this world? It's possible her being in heaven, she says, I don't know why you're crying for me. I trust in Hashem. And for me, the best refuah would be to be close to Hashem, to be part in the circle of Hashem. I remember when my son passed away, Daniel Cohen came to the house and he saw a picture of my son smiling. And Hashem, and he spoke, he says, May Hashem l'teitzer os. Nothing bad comes out from Hashem. And therefore, this is the biggest blessing for me, is to be next to Hashem. So therefore, we really don't know what's the real benefit of the person. Is the benefit of the person to be healthy in this world, or the benefit of the person is to be closer to Hashem? And Daniel Cohen came and he said, he looked up where it says, May Hashem l'teitzer os, from Hashem bad doesn't come out. He found that the Bakiva said it. And this was the Yom Shloshim of my son. And this is what he tried to explain my wife, that you never know what is the real refuah. And it's very possible. It's very possible that Efrat trusted in Hashem, and she always said Hashem is going to heal me, but what is the will before? We don't know. It's possible for her to be closer to Hashem. This is the real before a person could get. And therefore, we don't understand what is the before of the person. Now, it's interesting. She passed away yesterday, and the Levaya was today, and only on Thursday, El has cargo. She went to Israel all by herself because the family was not able to go. They just take cargo, and this is today. So we had to rush with the buyer, and we had to go to allow for the cargo, and it's amazing. She leaves today at 2 o'clock. She comes tomorrow at 7 o'clock. And there's still enough time also to make the kvura tomorrow. And could you imagine, we said the pasuk, I mentioned many times, Dirsha Hashem b'himotzo karu b'yoshikoru. What does that mean? It means that we have the mitzvah to be Ola Regel. We have the mitzvah to be Ola Regel on Pesach, on Shavuos, and on Sukkot. So Reb Reuven Katz asks, why doesn't Hashem also give us the opportunity to be Ola Regel on Rosh Hashana Yom Kippur? So he answers that all year Hashem wants us to come to Him. But on Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur, He wants to come to us. Dirsha Hashem b'matzai, karu b'yosekara. By Rosh Hashanah, the averis become like mistakes, and this is only like tshuva meyira. On Yom Kippur, it says karu b'yosekara, and b'yom hazeh yechaper aleichem, v'kol chatuseichem lifnei Hashem titcharu. It's amazing the way she is coming to Hashem right before Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. She will be close to Hashem. So, in one hand, she made everybody do tshuva. There wasn't an eye in the Levi that was not wet. But who knows? Who knows what the real refuah is? It's the real refuah is to be helped in this world. Or the real refuah is to be close to Hashem. And therefore, she also made a lot of people do tshuva the way she has. The way she has managed herself. The way she did everything with emunah and bitachon. Like I said before, that Hashem is in every person. He's in his heart and He's in his mind. And therefore, we should use these moments of tshuva like she was so devoted to Hashem. She loved Hashem so much. She was thinking that the real refuah would be in this world, but Hashem decided otherwise. The real refuah is in the world to come to be close to Hashem. And therefore, everybody should be doing tshuva. Dirsha Hashem b'motzo, karu b'yosekara, and with you becoming close to Hashem, you'll bring a lot of schusim to Efrat, ben Bat, I forgot the mother's name, Ashrai, Bat Ashrai, and with this you'll be zocher to ksiva v'chasim et